my dear friends, welcome to my online yoga classes and online yoga tutorials, and special huge welcome if you're new to yoga or if this is the first time to practice with me. So today we're doing a short tutorial on how to do warrior. From warrior go to side angle, and from side angle go to a reversed warrior, so that you can keep practicing with me in a Vinyasa flow. Whenever we're doing any online practice and it's a Vinyasa flow, we keep flowing, so that you don't stop the flow and try to figure out how we do those poses. Today we're practicing them together and showing you step by step how to do Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, to side angle, and from side angle to reversed warrior. Let's get started. So I want you to start on your mat. Stand up tall, find length in your spine. And as I told you before, always the base of the big toe, pinky toe, and the heel are all planted down on your mat. Find length in your back, relax the shoulder blades down. And I want you to find a wide stance on your mat. Open both feet wide. And from here, I want you to bring your feet to parallel so that your heels are a little bit outwards and toes a little bit in. And I want you to lengthen your tailbone down. So instead of being up here, I want you to lengthen the tailbone instead of having this sticking your seat back behind you. Lengthen the tailbone down. And from here, I want you to point the right toes to face forward. So right toes facing forward. So your backward foot, the left foot, is parallel to the short side of the mat at the back of your mat. And the front right foot toes are pointing forward, and from here we're bending the right knee. And as you bend the right knee, maybe widen your stance a little bit. Widening the stance and bending the knee in only 90-degree angle. Never let your knee exceed your toes. Knee is always right on top of the ankle, and if you gaze down, you can see the big toe, so drive the knee out so that your knee is right on top of the second toe. And from here, see if you're leaning forward. I want you to bring yourself back to the center and try to bring the torso to face forward. So torso is facing forward, knee is driven back, knee into a 90-degree angle, and from here we're taking both arms up to the side, to both sides, parallel to the ground, and your gaze should be to the front of the mat. Lengthen the tailbone down here. See if your hips are going back. Try to lengthen your tailbone down. Rebend the front knee. Arms up, parallel to the mat in one line. And you're gazing forward. And try to suck the belly in and breathe here. Shoulders relax down. See if your shoulders are coming up here. Try to relax your shoulder blades down. Try to stay in the center and breathe. And from here to side angle, we're going to lean towards the right knee, and for beginners we bring the elbow down on the knee and open up the left arm right above the ear, bring it above the ear. So you're finding this diagonal line from your heel to the tips of the fingers, 45-degree angle. And you can rebend the right knee and drive the knee out if it's coming in, and just breathe here. Trying to point the thumb up towards the ceiling or the sky. And trying to open the chest. See if you're leaning down here. You're trying to open up. So your chest is open up here. Level 2, if you can, go down. Bring the palm down to the inside of the foot. And try to open the chest. Again, look up, find this diagonal line here. Another option is if you have a block. So you can bring a block here and put it on any height, coming back into, from Warrior 2 to side angle, and place your palm on the block. And you can let your elbow press against the knee to drive the knee out if the knees have tendency to come in, and open your chest. Take your arm up and breathe. And this is your side angle. And from side angle, you come back up to warrior. And how to reverse the warrior is just, you bring the palm, the right palm, to face upwards towards the ceiling. And readjust the foot. Drive your knee out. And from here, inhale forward with the body and reverse, push the air back. Reverse your warrior. Look up toward the right arm, and your left palm can just go down here, but just don't press too hard down. Or you can take it all the way around if you have this range of motion in your body. Rebend the knee and breathe here. And here I want you to always, in all three poses, to press down to the outer edge of the backward foot. So let's do it on the other side together. First stand with your wide stance on the mat. Feet parallel, toes in, heels a little bit outwards. Lengthen your tailbone, take a big breath in. Big breath out. And point the left toes towards the back of the mat this time. And your backward foot is parallel to the shorter side of the mat. And here we're bending the front knee, the left knee down. Widening the stance a little bit, extending both arms to the sides, shoulder blades down, tailbone lengthens, torso in the middle. See if you're leaning forward, come back to the center and look towards the left. And breathe, rebend the knee for a 90-degree angle. Breathing here in your warrior. Taking 5 big breaths. Gaze down to your big toe, see if you can see the big toe. This means that your knee is on the right place. And from here, coming to side angle, taking the elbow down to the knee. Inhale, right arm up. Find this diagonal. Find this one line of energy. Try to bring the thumb of the right palm to face up, pressing against the outer edge of the right foot. Breathing here. Finding this one line of energy, heel to tips of the fingers, open your heart to face up. And if you want to come down, you take the palm down to the ground. Maybe you can come to the tips of the fingers or all the way down and open your heart up. Rebend the front knee, maybe widen your stance a little bit. Or you can take it up on a block. And always find a nice place for your head here. See if your head is dropping down behind you. Try to lift the neck a little bit and just bring the gaze up. And from here, we're coming back up to warrior. From warrior, reverse the left palm to face up. Inhale forward with the torso. Push the air back. Look towards the left palm backwards. And breathe here, maybe your palm down here, maybe all the way around. And breathe. Opening your heart towards the sky. And slowly when you come back up, straighten the knee, bring both feet to face forward. And whatever transition we're going through, but if you're only doing the pause, you can start closing your feet. And come back to center. Inhale, palms down, round and up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing this short tutorial with me. Hope it was helpful. Lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste, everyone.